man discovered a piece of gold in the desert. He immediately looked at his companion in the distance. After hesitating for a moment, he still decided to tell him about the discovery. The companion took out a lighter to test the material. The gold did not change at all when burned. They exchanged a look full of excitement and immediately picked up tools to start digging. The gold vein seemed to keep expanding as they dug. They dug for a long time but could not find the bottom. They brought a rope and tried to pull the gold out with a vehicle, but the rope broke quickly. It seemed like a large portion was still buried underground. They shouted with excitement, but a new problem appeared: how to transport the gold. They decided one would go find an excavator. The round trip would take at least 5 days, but neither wanted to leave. The companion said he had wilderness experience and should stay.
I think I'll stay with the gold.
The companion reluctantly agreed. The next day, he left food and a satellite phone, then drove away. The man reburied the gold and began to wait alone. But the days in the desert were especially harsh. As the food ran low, he could only pass the time by sleeping. But when he woke up, his forehead was burned by the scorching sun. He began to question whether it was all worth it. He decided to take a large piece of gold first, thinking this amount was enough. He did not need to risk his life for more. At that moment, the satellite phone rang.
You had something like this land in your lap before?
No.
Stay with the gold. I'll be there as soon as I can.
And the man persisted for another day. On the second day, there was no food or water left. He could barely hold on, but unexpectedly, a woman discovered his secret. At this time, his face was completely burned by the sun, and his former kindness had disappeared completely because of greed. The next day, the man received another call from his companion, who said it would take a few more days. Suddenly, a car came speeding in the distance. Maybe at that moment, he could take the gold and stop the car and be saved, but he chose to hide behind the tent, afraid of being discovered. Shortly after the car left, a strong sandstorm hit. The tent could not withstand the fierce wind. When he woke up again, he found himself severely injured. The man was already extremely weak, but he still used all his strength to crawl toward the gold. In a daze, he saw the dead woman. Hunger made it hard to tell reality from illusion. Suddenly, the woman's voice spoke. She said there was water and supplies not far away, and she could take him there if he needed.
No.
You'll die if you don't.
Go!
So you didn't see me, sister?
After the woman left, more and more wild dogs gathered around him, attacking him from all sides. At this moment, he had no strength to resist. Not far away, someone watched everything quietly with binoculars. Only then did the man realize the truth, but it was already too late. The poor man had been betrayed by his companion. As the sky darkened, the companion drove the excavator, heading toward the gold. Now, all the gold belonged to him.